All right, so a couple of weeks ago, we covered the the pathetic March for Billionaires rally in California, which ended up like consisting of more counter protesters than actual protesters, and the counter protesters were so like ironic about it that like I couldn't tell the counter protesters from the protesters. It was hilarious. It was an absolute flop for the people who funded it. Like the person who organized it like wasn't even a billionaire. It's like, oh my god. Like the like mindset of Americans is so broken. Like the people who are against wealth taxes that are not of extreme wealth just break my mind. It's like where's your capital at? Like what kind of capital owner are you? What capital do you own? How many billions do you have? Like, you understand that these wealth taxes will not harm the standard of living of these billionaires. Sorry, instead of 6 super yachts, they can only get 3 super yachts. Like, it just blows my mind because like everyone has this notion that like, oh, that could be me someday. That could be me someday. Yeah, sure, I have that notion too. Everyone wants to be rich. Everyone wants to make money. But if I was rich, if I was a billionaire, if I was a multimillionaire, 100 millionaire, I would definitely be advocating for wealth taxes. All right. These people have generational wealth that, like, even a fraction of it could support their kids and their kids' kids and their kids' 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 kids. All right. Like, I don't know how to make that more clear to people. Like, if you're someone who finds yourself defending billionaires from paying higher taxes under the illusion of like, oh, they're gonna move out or they're gonna cut jobs or it's gonna lead to less wage growth, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's literally all bullshit, and there's solutions to all of it. And like, what do you propose? We keep doing this thing of giant corporate tax cuts and giant tax cuts for the top 1%, which all like provably goes back to stock buybacks or bonuses for themselves and other executives, and that we can see that wage growth has not been affected positively by any of these bills or any of these tax cuts. Like, all right, so we have the billionaires coming out of the woodworks to try and stop this wealth tax from happening. And it's the usual suspects. The one that we're going to be focusing on mainly in this one is Mr. Sergey Brin. All right, this guy was the co-founder of Google. And guess what? Can you guess where his name pops up a couple of times? The Epstein files. We'll check out those emails here in a moment. I want to read this article first. Anyways, from Politico, opponents of proposed California wealth tax ramp up their campaign. Opponents of California's proposed wealth tax are turning to the same tool as its champion, the ballot initiative. A multi-pronged campaign to undercut the proposed one-time 5% levy took a significant step forward Tuesday when rival ballot initiatives rolled out. Veteran staffers and secured support from a ballot committee bankrolled by some of the California's wealthiest residents. The trio of ballot measures are designed to undercut the billionaire's tax, such as by invalidating new taxes that apply retroactively or do not adhere to California's laws, limiting spending or reserving money for schools, prohibitions that would apply to the wealth tax. Just evil shit, like Jesus Christ. And in an indication of their resources and seriousness, they've all hired seasoned campaign staffers, and 2 of the campaigns are already paying $12 per signature, a significant sum in California's ballot wars as they dash towards an April deadline to collect signatures. That could be enormously expensive, but they'll have a backup. A ballot measure committee bankrolled by Google co-founder Sergey Brin. Other wealthy industrial titans announced it would support the 3 measures. While a spokesperson declined to specify how large of a contribution they'd make, the committee has already raised $35 million. Like, it's crazy how much billionaires will spend to just not pay a modest increase, a meager increase in taxes to be funneled back into, like, I don't know, the school system, infrastructures, I don't know, maybe giving people health care. Like, people who defend this who aren't billionaires, I don't think they can, and I don't mean this in like a mean way, but I don't think they can comprehend the difference of wealth and just the vastness of wealth that a billionaire has. Even like one of the best ways to look at it is like comparing the wealth of a billionaire to a millionaire. Like a millionaire is fucking poverty compared to a billionaire. It's insane. It's insane. I don't mean this in a mean way, but if you like honestly believe that these guys can't pay more in taxes, then like you need to look up the disparity. All right? Like Jesus. Okay. California is the world's fourth largest economy and a global center of innovation. Spokesperson Abby Lunardini said, and it's like a magician, Houdini. Said in a statement, yet for decades it has become increasingly hard for working families and businesses to live, grow, and thrive here. Between skyrocketing costs, a housing crisis, and some of the country's highest taxes, with less and less to show for it, the California dream is drifting out of reach for many. Short term, having these measures on the street and paying top dollar for signatures could push up prices for everyone else, including the wealth tax measure, which has yet to qualify. Longer term, these measures could compete directly with the wealth tax in multiple ways. Their supporters can spend unlimited money to saturate the airways with a message that doubles as a rebuke of the wealth tax, and they've written to push the wealth tax into legal peril even if it passes, assuming they prevail as well. Just look how much these motherfuckers are scheming to avoid paying moderately, like a marginally higher taxes. Like, these people act like if they get taxed more, they're going to be fucking homeless. Like, the ballot strategy adds another layer to a complex and multi-front opposition landscape that has drawn in both deep-pocketed donors and prominent Democrats like Governor Gavin Newsom, who has vowed to stop the proposed tax. Like, yeah, anyone who's on the Gavin Newsom 2028 train, stop. All right? Gavin Newsom is not the guy. He is not the guy. He is not your friend. Yeah, he's charismatic. He can talk in a way. He presents himself as someone who's fighting against the Trump administration. But at the end of the day, he will fuck you over like every other Republican. Okay, just get that through your mind. I do not want to see Gavin Newsom anywhere near the Democratic primary in 2028. Cryptocurrency mogul Chris Larsen seated a new committee opposed to the wealth tax with $5 million, according to a Tuesday filing, a donation that comes on top of $2 million Larsen had already channeled to the committee, largely spearheaded by Brin. Another opposition committee staffed by consultants with longstanding ties to Newsom is preparing to run digital advertisements spotlighting how Newsom and other Democrats, including prominent candidates for governor, have come out against the tax. That's crazy. That is crazy. Like, shame on you. Shame on you all. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't even know where to begin. But let's jump over here. Now, I will be fair and point out a few things. These are from 2003. They don't really indicate any direct criminal wrongdoing. They are before the first time that Epstein was criminally convicted. So I just want to mention that. But like, as you can see in these emails, I don't feel like reading them all because like, these people just talk so weird. Maybe these ones are normal, but like reading some of Jeffrey Epstein's like emails, it's like, is this guy even illiterate? Like, anyways, yeah. Basically, you could see that Sergey Brin and Ghislaine Maxwell were planning a meeting in New York City, and you can see from here and here, it sounds like that happened. Now, I haven't gone, like, I just did a quick search of the J-mail. There could be more references to Sergey Brin, but, like, I just want to point out, once upon a time, he seemed to be, like, at least a decently close affiliate to Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. And I'm instantly, like, whether or not there is direct criminal wrongdoing, like, if you're anyone who's just, like, buddy with either of these two, like, I have instant skepticism, especially when you're a fucking billionaire asshole who is afraid of paying 5%, like a one-time 5% wealth tax. Like, these people are sick. Like, I can't believe it. I should have looked up that other guy to see if he was in the files. I'll leave that as like a take-home assignment for you guys. But like, yeah. Like the amount of money these billionaire assholes will use to lobby and buy out politicians so they don't have to pay a marginal increased tax it's astonishing. The amount of wealth hoarding that these people engage in should be illegal. Like, I'm at the point where, like, it should almost be fucking capital punishment for these motherfuckers. If you, like, again, I don't mean this, like, it blew my mind once I watched one of those videos where it kind of really visualized how much $1 billion is. And to have someone sit on that much money and willing to spend dozens of millions of dollars to avoid like paying any increased taxes on that money, like, there's a special place in hell for you. All right, a special place. Like, seriously, like, how much more do you need? What more do you need? How many more super yachts do you need? How many more mansions do you need? Okay. Like, if you want to get into the argument of the trickle down economics, I can destroy you on that all day. I've done plenty of videos showing the actual facts, statistics, and reporting and how this trickle down economics things works in practice. TLDR, it doesn't. It doesn't. Like, God, I'm going to glaze China for a moment. China just like executed 8 billionaires for committing fraud. Now, do I believe in capital punishment, like the state, like determining who and who shouldn't be killed? Not really. Not because like I have like a soft spot for like very evil people. It's the fact that it's just like the principle and the fact that like we have executed a lot of innocent people. But there's like some people that you can like see. It's like, yeah, they're an evil piece of shit, and they're also probably a fucking pedophile. Like, I don't want to say too much more, but like I'm trying to walk in the realm of permissibility here. I feel like I've already passed that, but like I always just think about the clip of Charlie Kirk, who was like, yeah, we should do a public execution of Joe Biden on TV, and like discussing like, what age do you think kids should be able to see public executions? It's like, so if Charlie Kirk can get away with saying that, then don't flame me for saying this. Like, suck my dick. All right. I'm sorry. Yeah. Like, Republicans always call immigrants or trans people like parasitic animals, but like the real parasitic animals in our society, and that can actually, like, you can actually like objectively prove are the real parasites, are the billionaires. You can link pretty much every single problem that we face today in this late stage capitalist hellhole to the greed by billionaires. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next one. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below, and if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.